Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys we're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD and exactly what it tells us about Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PlayStation 4. Now of course, as you guys should probably know, 1.5 and 2.5 comes out later on this month for most of us and in a few days for Japan. Now I figured that I actually haven't really talked about Dream Drop Distance HD in the sense of a sort of review or impressions video, but I figured that doing it in this sort of style, actually comparing it to that of its 3DS counterpart, and of course analyzing it to tell us exactly what we can expect for, of course, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PlayStation 4, would probably be the best way of sort of discussing the improvements that come with Dream Drop Distance HD. So let's just jump straight into it. So of course we should probably know that Dream Drop Distance HD runs at 60 frames per second. This is the very first Kingdom Hearts game to introduce a 60 frames per second frame rate. And it's absolutely amazing. For the longest time, I've always wanted Kingdom Hearts to run at 60 frames. In case you guys don't know, Kingdom Hearts has always maintained a 30 frame per second frame rate. And because of the fact that these games are, of course, so action-orientated, I think 60 frames per second really suits the style it contains. Of course, as you guys should probably know, Kingdom Hearts, during its gameplay, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's heaps of enemies trying to attack you at once, all the different particle and magic effects. It's, of course, real-time action combat, so the 60 frames per second does the series justice. Now, as you guys should probably know, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PlayStation 4 will also run 60 frames per second. That means Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories will run 60 frames per second during gameplay. Now as of right now, there's no word in terms of if the cutscenes will necessarily run 60 frames per second, and of course if Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, the movie, as well as Kingdom Hearts Recoded the movie, will run 60 frames per second either. But really when it comes down to it, cutscenes as well as the movie titles that are included in 1.5 and 2.5 don't really need to be 60 frames per second. It's more important that the gameplay is 60 frames. Now of course DDD HD was our first taste at the 60 frames per second lifestyle for Kingdom Hearts, and it felt absolutely fantastic. It kept a solid 60 frames per second throughout my whole entire experience, and I did not experience any frame drops whatsoever. And of course, you know, that should come expected. It is a 3DS game, sort of in a sense remade for the PlayStation 4. Within saying that though, it's not like it has the Unreal Engine 4 graphics or anything. It still maintains the graphical style that was contained in the 3DS version, just a lot more clear. And that brings me on to the next point I want to make. The clarity of Dream Drop Distance HD is absolutely amazing. So let's move on to that. So Dream Drop Distance HD is without a doubt the best looking HD title for Kingdom Hearts. Of course, that does not include 0.2 or key back cover, but we are strictly talking about the remasters for the Kingdom Hearts games. We've of course received all of the Kingdom Hearts games so far remastered, most of which have been on the PlayStation 3 and soon will be coming to the PlayStation 4, but when you look at Dream Drop Distance HD running on the PlayStation 4, it is crystal clear in comparison to, of course, the clarity of, say, Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 1 running on the PS3. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, the games included in 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 3 still look pretty damn clear, but it's definitely apparent that the clarity for Dream Drop Distance is a lot higher. And within saying that, the textures even look better as well. I believe that Square Enix actually went ahead and redid a few of the textures so that they just look better on the big screen. And in case you guys don't know, Shinji Hashimoto actually mentioned that there will be graphical improvements for the PlayStation 4 version of the HD remixes. So that kind of leads me to believe that Square Enix will once again go ahead and fix up a few of the textures just to make them look a bit better. Square Enix actually went ahead and fixed up some of the textures for the HD remixes for the PlayStation 3, especially looking towards, I believe, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. But when looking towards Birth by Sleep, Square Enix actually didn't touch up any of the textures. Rather, they pretty much just upscaled the game. Now, I mentioned the fact that Dream Drop Distance HD is most certainly the clearest HD Kingdom Hearts title we've received so far, and that's because of the fact that Dream Drop Drop Distance HD on the PlayStation 4 runs at a native 1080p resolution. Now, when we look at Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on the PlayStation 3, it actually doesn't run a native 1080p, rather it runs an upscale 1080p, which is sub 720p. Now once again, it still looks good on the PlayStation 3, a lot clearer than its PlayStation 2 counterpart, but it is certainly apparent that the clarity of Dream Drop Distance HD is that much better due to the native 1080p the game runs. Now of course, for Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PlayStation 4, all of these games will run a native 1080p at 60 frames per second, so the clarity and gameplay smoothness that we received for Dream Drop Distance HD will be apparent throughout the playable titles on the PlayStation 4 within 1.5 and 2.5, which ultimately gets me so fucking excited. One of the major issues that a lot of people suffered from within 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 3 was a few bugs and sort of annoying issues, especially when looking towards load times. Some of the load times throughout the HD remixes on the PlayStation 3 were pretty damn god awful. Now when we look towards Dream Drop Distance HD on the PlayStation 4, I found that the load times were absolutely fantastic. I found that visiting different worlds and opening up menus, the load times within those were extremely fast and of course straight to the point. I didn't find myself literally twiddling my thumbs wondering what to do while the game loads in the next world, which is a really good thing. Kingdom Hearts 2, especially for the PlayStation 3, suffered from a lot of annoying things, load times, the drive form buffering, even some game breaking glitches. So of course we can expect that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 will fix the slow load times that we were once used to for, of course, the original 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 3, and of course any sort of bugs or glitches that were once present throughout the games will hopefully be fixed. Now Dream Drop Distance HD actually contains a few little glitches and bugs here and there, but for the most part, throughout my playthrough of the game on the PlayStation 4, I didn't come across any bugs or glitches. And I have played through the game 3 times now, which is actually quite a lot of times, and I still to this day have not come across any glitches within Dream Drop Distance HD. So this tells me that Square Enix is really going to better the experience for the Kingdom Hearts franchise with putting 1.5 and 2.5 onto the PlayStation 4. All round, throughout playing Dream Drop Distance HD, it has me so super excited to experience Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 and the rest of the Kingdom Hearts franchise at a native 1080p running at 60 frames per second with of course enhanced load times and hopefully a bug-free and glitch-free gameplay experience. We still haven't actually seen any gameplay whatsoever of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on the PlayStation 4, which still to this day really does surprise me considering the fact that the Japanese version is due to release in only a few days. However though, once the game does release in Japan, then of course we'll get to see exactly how these games perform on the PlayStation 4 console. However guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. I thought I'd talk about Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD today and the way it performs on the PlayStation 4. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 is on the horizon and I'm super excited to jump into that. Hopefully you guys are excited too, but however guys, hope you're having a fantastic day and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.